I think if you can work it out, you know what I'm saying? If there are things that are keeping you together or you know what I'm saying, common goals and stuff like that, then you should be good. But
Right.
I mean, it's certain stuff, like, it's one thing to be patient with somebody, and then it's another thing to ignore red flags.
Right.
Red flags such as, like, because one of my biggest thing is everybody, I know for a couple women I have had on the show, they say money doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'll meet you where you're at with that one. But I always go out there like, well, if he's working at McDonald's, but he's handy at work or he handy around the house, he fix stuff like that, he's making up for what he can't provide financially. But then, no, he can't be working at McDonald's. He got to be trying to upgrade. So, like, the thing is, like, what is considered a red flag? Because if it's financially, if they lack in one area, can they make up for it in another area that meets the standards? I started off right, so let me know when y'all ready. Let me know when y'all. Oh, he recording already, huh?
Oh, you know I'm recording. I've been trying to get the ticket. I'm trying to have to re-say some outlandish shit so I could just go ahead and put you on notice.
Well, welcome to another episode of Caught in the Web. It's your boy Big Web, and I got a gang of people with me. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let the ladies introduce yourself, please. Start with Hershey. Go ahead, Queen.
What's up? It's your girl Hershey Kiss. What's good, ladies? How everybody doing today?
Good.
Okay, I'm good, Hersh. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies, who wanna go next?
I'm Aziza, aka Zebo.
Don't flip your hair on us.
Right.
With the hair flip.
Period.
Go ahead, actors.
What's up, y'all? It's Cherie, aka Sharia Morton. Don't play with me, Eric. AKA Hot Girl Reed. AKA
Bad bitches on the balcony.
Actor with the nicknames, ain't you?
Right.
And go ahead, introduce yourself, brother.
You know what I'm saying? It's one half of Sweats and Suits podcast. It's the baby daddy with the good hair. You know what I'm saying? AKA eBay.
What else?
AKA Johnson Control.
Go crack.
AKA Challenger.
What else?
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna cut it off right there. I'm stopping right there. I'm stopping right there, brother.
Y'all know who it is, man. It's the boy, Mr. Watch Your motherfucking tone, and we trying to get caught in the web, baby.
Yeah. So if y'all checked out the last episode, you know what I'm saying, I let the ladies go crazy and ask us men questions that they wanted to ask. But guess what, y'all? Today it's the fellas' turn, and you know they started. Hey, Tone, didn't they start off the segment off with a song?
Oh, so you got a song for him? You ain't got no song for him.
Hey, I'm gonna take him back.
You ain't got no song for him.
Listen.
Women always talking about what men do.
Huh?
Really?
Come on. Sometimes I make you sad. Make you wanna say kiss my ass. I'm tired of this little nagging.
Talking to me like I'm done.
I should have left that. I'm stuck with she talking to me like I'm dumb. I should have known.
Okay.
That's what you want?
Hey, the one time I wish I had dreadlocks to go.
Right.
Hey. That's how we starting this off?
I mean,
well, womp.
this is how it's time to start it off, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watched the last show, I'll let y'all have it. So we about to go crazy today. And you know what? I'm gonna start this off because ain't no games. It's time to hop right into it. So ladies, you know what I'm saying? In the latest news, you know what I'm saying, we were talking about the young lady that exposed my boy Odell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, put me on notice.
Oh, let me put you on notice, bro. So she went on her podcast. I don't know the young lady name. She's not famous, so I don't know her. And she exposed my brother for some sexual interest that he has. He likes, he plays for the Cleveland Browns. Let's say that.
Okay.
He play with the Browns.
He grocery shop.
He grocery shop.
Oh, okay.
Everywhere, like all on the chest, like.
Oh, wait, no, wait, what?
Just say it. He likes to be shitted on, allegedly.
Thank you. Oh my God, wait, what?
Hey man, so
Hey, you see what the shirt say? Cola Club, he part of the show.
Hey, tell your
Nah,
truth.
he like them empty out they colon on him.
That's crazy. I ain't with that though.
Hey, that's crazy. But my question to the ladies is, what do y'all get by exposing a man? You know what I'm saying? A man that, especially a man of wealth. What do y'all get about exposing them?
I don't expose nobody.
Huh?
I don't expose anyone.
Bullshit.
And if I do,
What you say?
who he said bullshit. If I do reference a certain scenario, or if somebody slid in my DM saying something stupid, I don't put their name out there.
Oh, you should, but it's okay.
I don't, because what is that gonna do? Is that gonna stop somebody from talking to him?
I don't know,
Because her telling that he likes to be shitted on, that ain't gonna stop nobody from talking to him.
And since that's the way Webb started off, Webb, I gotta ask a question before your question, before Hershey. Hey, look, what makes a woman want to shit on somebody? Like, is that like what? I don't understand. Like how
R. Kelly peed on people, so
what?
I had a friend who used to get paid, or she got paid for doing that.
Okay, that makes sense.
She shitted on the bed for some man and his wife, and they just played in it.
Oh,
what?
stop.
So people are nasty.
Oh,
were they of European descent?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And why does that matter? Is that something common in the Europeans?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that many white friends.
I'm
I just
asking me.
know our black people don't do that.
Oh, okay. They're the one who gets shitted on, so that gotta be a
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We don't know that. Allegedly.
No, hey, she shitted on that nigga.
we see a lot of exposure going on, and mainly done by the women. Like, so what is the benefit of exposing somebody? Like, because in this situation right here, I feel like it's just clout chasing. They're just trying to chase some clout. But I want some clarity from the women. So Cherie, she says she don't expose people. Okay, we got you on that one. Next two ladies, please, can y'all give me an answer? I need some help here because it's done often.
Well, I ain't never exposed nobody either, but I'ma just play the devil's advocate, I guess. Because the way that, everybody eat up any little piece of tea, they get their 5 minutes of fame. So if they gonna be able to just ride that out and have everybody talking about them, then, I mean, who cares if it's really true or not? You put something out there and it becomes the truth, whether the shit actually happened or not. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe nobody was listening to her podcast. I bet you they going and listening to that shit now.
I saw about to tune in. I'm about to Google this. Let me tell y'all the name of the podcast.
Hershey, Hershey didn't expose some people too.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you did last episode.
I didn't put no name on it.
It was exposed.
If you're not putting a name on it, you're not exposing nobody. I never exposed anybody.
Because if they watch it and they be like, damn, you just gonna put me out there like that? And then
we don't know it's them. How we gonna know it's them? They know it's them themselves. The rest of the world don't.
And I never exposed nobody's sexual preferences. But I still wouldn't put a name on it.
You wouldn't put a name on it, because I feel like that's bogus. Because my boy Odell, he got a household name. And women just be chasing clout, and it ain't right, all right? It ain't right. So I feel like it should be some type of action with clout chasing taken upon. Because it's done too often. And I feel a way.
I feel like it go both ways, though. I do feel like these sex tapes that get exposed, sometimes it be the dudes leaking stuff for clout, too. So I
agree.
The chicks. But... and they be showing their face, so that's low key like exposure. But
give me a sex tape that a dude leaked.
Ray J.
I thought Kim K leaked that.
Who was going through that? What's her name? Tierra Marie.
The pole chick in the shower.
Mimi?
Yeah, Mimi.
You sure she wasn't a part of that either? I
The
think
dude was clout
everybody
chasing.
that y'all name, I feel was a part of those leaking.
No, Tierra Marie did not agree to that because she was trying to sue him.
True.
That might be right. Okay, I'll give you that one. 1 in a million.
And that's just celebrity level. This happens to people, regular people.
They really do.
It does. Well, lady, Tone, you wanna
I was trying to find this T. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what chick did number 2 on Odell Beckham. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But my question to y'all, ladies, is have you done something? What's the freakiest or nastiest thing that you have done for your man or a man that you was in?
Good question. Good question.
What's
Oh damn! I got a tongue. Eat. I got a tongue. Eat.
Come on, Sheree.
why?
Because he asked a question, so you got to answer.
What's the freak? I don't know. I mean, I feel like what I'm going to say, more men don't like to talk about that they like it or they think is nasty.
You looking good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not multiple.
But just a
That's
few.
the one you fuck with.
Just one person's.
Sheree, we're going to get you the shirt right here. Coming soon. You can get this in the late.
That's fine. That's fine. That is fine.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not weirded out about the conversation. I just personally never had it happen to me, and I don't know. I don't know if that's it's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know. Hershey?
Wait, what? I don't have an experience to share.
You ain't never did nothing. I said, what's the nastiest thing?
I don't have
Or weirdest thing? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I think Hershey, you can't have a name like Hershey and not did some shit. Come on now.
I'm not saying I haven't. I'm just saying I don't have one to share because then I feel like I'm exposing somebody.
You not.
You ain't saying their names. You said you ain't putting no name on it.
Put no name on it.
Tell your truth.
I'll pass.
So you let Sheree go out here by herself.
Come on, Z, you ain't gonna let me down.
Listen,
Ebo.
no, I'm actually super foul. I just be having regular ass sex. Nothing exciting.
You a goddamn lie.
Oh my God.
Sorry to let y'all down.
All right. Well, that's all right. I mean, I think we got some answers. That women be capping. Cap. But that's okay. So I'll hit you with another question then. I guess my second question is, I don't know if y'all seen the situation that's going on with Dr. Dre and his baby mama.
He beat me too.
Yep.
She want all those ends. My question to you ladies is, I know that's that millionaire talk, something we all pretty much don't understand, but do you think that as a woman in a marriage, if you were to get a divorce with your man, that you should have half?
Of everything.
Of everything.
Everything.
I mean, we built this life together, so why not?
Whoa.
I ain't talking about Dr. Dre. I'm talking about me, as in I would be somebody that's working, saving, helping with stuff. We built this life together. I'm not greedy. I don't necessarily need your money, but
I think it's all relative. Like, I think it depends on when y'all start building, when y'all got married, what work you put in, how you contributed, like our kids, how much he make, how much, like, I think it's a whole bunch of ingredients in that formula. Mm-hmm. But I think, like, if y'all both came in with nothing and y'all built together, then split 50.
Yeah, you split it then.
But if one is well established, like Dre
He
was,
been with Dre for a long time. So,
and she dealt with a lot of bullshit for sure.
per se,
so
per
I
se,
think he said 24 years.
per se.
Yeah, 24 years.
because in the movie, she like came right on the heels of Michelle A. So I don't know if he was as established when they first got together, but she been around for a while.
Right.
Per se. Or not per se about her being around for a while, but still he was well established, making good music. He ain't had the beats and all that yet. But come on now.
But that's what put him over the threshold of being like a millionaire or billionaire or whatever he was, and she was around for that ride. So, like I said, I think it's
around $2 million a year.
It's more than that, right?
He want $2 million a month.
Support.
Yeah, a month.
A month.
She want $2 million.
Now, I will say that $2 million a month after she broke it down is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But to
He's
argue,
a billionaire though, right?
And to argue, on paper he's a millionaire. And the thing is, even with that, we don't really know that's how much money, lucrative assets that he have. But or liquid assets. But I guess I don't know. I think as a woman, yes, she does go through so much with him, but I don't know. My follow question with y'all would be do y'all think that women, the right woman, I guess, help a man become a man? Did she come in his relationship at the point of which she helped him transition into the man that he is today?
Only they know that.
For you women, but do y'all think that women are the key factors to helping men become men?
I think we as women, for the right man, are a very solid foundation and a support. If we fuck with you, we gonna push you to do whatever, you know what I'm saying, you wanna do at any point in time. So it might have been days where he wanted to give up, or any man wanna give up, you know what I'm saying? And that woman might be that person that keep you going. So, there's that. So I ain't gonna say we make the men, but we definitely an asset.
Right, yeah, and that's all I was asking, yep.
Yep, I agree with that.
So do you being the asset, do you put a price tag on your assability, I believe? I don't know if that's a word.
Listen, if I'm an asset to you, you should put a price tag on it. I shouldn't have to ask you for nothing. If I'm fucking with you and you seeing that whatever I'm doing is a benefit to you, however you decide to compensate or prove to be a benefit to me, then that's up to you. So if he was giving her $2 million a month on a regular basis for the last 24 years, of course she's gonna expect $2 million.
And that's what I was gonna say before I lost my train of thought, is that they had that expensive lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So who knows if $2 million would actually cover what her and her kids have to pay for, or whatever the situation may be. But $2 million, yeah, that's a lot of money.
And you gotta think about it. Okay, if she asking for $2 million, right? She probably going above, so that by the time they settle, she getting really what she want anyway. So even if they settle on $1 million, you know what I'm saying, 1.25 million.
Right.
Okay, she's still good. So.
All right, I feel that.
Hey, where you at? Where you go?
He there. He
cooking.
He there.
I'm in the building. So to kind of piggyback off what y'all talking about, then, and this is just a general question for the ladies. As the great songstress Beyonce once said in a song, let me upgrade you, right? Mm-hmm. So what qualities do you think all women should possess, or actually does possess? And you can speak for women or you can speak for yourself.
Right.
In order to make a man better coming into a situation.
I think different men require different things, but I think the main thing is support, or maybe taking some of the things he may not know that can make him better and teaching him those things.
I like that.
Okay. In today's world, when everybody want everything so instant, do y'all have the patience to work with somebody in order to make them better?
That's a
I
good point.
think, sorry, I don't want to take over, but I think at our age, people are kind of set in their ways. So I don't want to say just take people as they are, but really take that man as he is and accept that he may not change, or no matter how hard you try to push him, things may not go differently. Like, people are really who they are. Like, we're in our 30s. People are who they are.
Right.
Yeah, I think at the same time, though, we got to understand that people do things in their own time. I've been in a situation before in a whole relationship where I was trying to push somebody to move at a different speed than they was ready. You know, and that ended up being a detriment to us because I was pushing him faster than he was ready to go. Not that he wasn't trying to go nowhere, that he was completely set in his ways, but he had his own path. And so instead of me or us coming together to create something that worked for both of us, it was like, I need you to get on my pace. I need you to work on my time and shit like that. And then turn around my next relationship, it was the reverse for me. Like, it was somebody who wanted to do all of this stuff. And it's like, okay, you good, you established, you got your shit. I got my shit, and let me do my own shit as well. So I mean,
look,
it's about balance.
So as a follow-up question, then, since Sharice said we're in our 30s, do we even have time to kind of explore that in order to try to build somebody up? Or are you expecting somebody to come in and meet you kind of where you at and still elevate together?
And that's why go ahead.
I'll say that too, like at a certain point in your age and maturity, you run out of patience with trying to pull somebody along or help build them up, because you want somebody to do where you are too, so y'all can kind of start building together. So there are situations where you still might meet somebody and you try to build them up with you, but it's like, if you establish and you on your way somewhere and your partner not there, you might leave them behind.
So do you this is a conversation Webb and Hershey and I had last episode of Call Me Webb. What I want to know from y'all is, do you put an expiration clock on change in your relationship?
I don't put an expiration clock. I just have to get to a point. There's not a certain time. I just have to get to a point where I know I just don't have the patience for certain things anymore. Like, that's all I can say. Like, I'm not going to be like, if he don't do this in 6 months, then I'm leaving. I just have to get to a point where I just feel like I can't deal with it, or I don't have the patience. And I'm kind of like, when it comes to relationships, I'm more patient than I probably should be. Like, I will try to make it work until I have nothing left.
My thing is, with the whole thing is, I said on the last episode that I would give a time limit, I would give a time frame. And people were telling me that you should do that internally, but like, I feel like you should make your partner aware, like, look, these are the things that I'm looking for. I'm willing to adjust for you. These are the things I'm looking for you to adjust for me. And if things don't, because we are creatures of habits, so we always end up falling back in the same bad habit. So if I tell you, look, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give this a couple of months to see, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is I'm asking them for you to change. And if not, then I'm hitting it. I feel like I'm making you more aware of my intentions, because if I just up and say, you know what, this ain't working for me, like, then it's gonna take you by shock. So if I'm giving you that time period or that time frame, that's making you aware, like, look, I'm trying, like, I'm really being patient and I'm working with you, But
in that counter argument for me, in that sense, I feel like at that point you're dating someone as well as their time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to compete with your time with that person. You have to compete with making sure you're, you know what I'm saying, meeting their goals, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, meeting their standards. I just think like that. In that sense, I don't think having that expiration clock is needed. Like, but the verbatim, as far as like talking to your partner and, you know, helping them understand, like, hey, I'm going through this. I need you here for me in this way. And then as the time progresses and you get to see how they act, and if they're not making their way towards change or even trying to change, I think in that sense, then you are, hey, all right. folks, you got to the end of the month. You got to the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, but not really like that.
Okay, I got a question. What are we talking about changing? Why wouldn't I just date somebody closer to what it is that I want instead of trying to take somebody and force them into some change that they might not be ready for?
That was going to be.
Are we talking about like picking your drawers up off the floor, or are we talking about like you ain't got no job and you okay with sitting on the couch every day and I'm going out and working, or like what are we talking about? Because
I'm talking about meeting somebody at their purpose. You know what your purpose is in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know where you're going. You know where you're headed. You know what you're linking and building with. So I'm just saying, you got patience for somebody to meet you to where your purpose is, or just kind of figure out what their purpose is and see if y'all equally yoked in that way.
Mm-hmm.
okay, so my daddy, right? My daddy,
She's letting it sink in. Go ahead.
My daddy always said that women mature much faster than men, right? So
Right.
if I end up dating somebody less than 40, you know what I'm saying, less than 35 or whatever like that, it's almost like I'm gonna automatically be further ahead than them. I don't think an expiration date on finding your purpose, if I'm just meshing everything together, and y'all let me know if I'm wrong as shit in the direction that I'm going. An expiration date on finding your purpose, because like you gotta try a whole bunch of different shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think if you can work it out, you know what I'm saying? If there are things that are keeping you together or you know what I'm saying, common goals and stuff like that, then you should be good. But
right.
I mean, it's certain stuff, like it's one thing to be patient with somebody, and then it's another thing to ignore red flags.
Right.
Red flags such as, like, because one of my biggest thing is everybody, I know for a couple women I have had on the show, they say money doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'll meet you where you're at with that one. But I always go out there like, well, if he's working at McDonald's, but he's handy at work or he's handy around the house, he fixed stuff like that, he's making up for what he can't provide financially. But then, no, he can't be working at McDonald's. He got to be trying to upgrade. So, like, the thing is, like, what is considered a red flag? Because if it's financially, if they lack in one area, can they make up for it in another area that meets the standards? You get what I'm saying?
Necessarily think having less money than you or even being broke is a red flag, because you really in a relationship with somebody, you might go through periods where you're breadwinner or they not working or you not working. Like when I met my ex, I was the broke college student that just graduated with a master's degree but was broke as hell, and he had to carry me. I don't think that defined my worth in that relationship. I don't think it made me less valuable in that relationship or anything. But then when I got my money up, he wasn't working. So it went back and forth. And there was times where he probably was considered broke, but he had his own business and then he would make more money than me. So I don't think women necessarily use money to put value on a partner like most men think. I think we will ride with a broke dude sometimes. We will ride with a dude that make less than us, because it's the things that do matter. Like your motivation. Maybe you out looking for a job, but you ain't getting one yet. Like it's a lot of different factors.
Right.
So I don't think women are as stuck on money as you might or other men might think.
And I can see that, and I can see the confusion in that as well. You know, seeing that we live in such a social media world where a lot of the stuff that's portrayed as women going after men who have money. So I see where we're coming from, because this is a continuous conversation with us. But I do hear what you're saying as well, Hershey. I don't think all women. I think some guys do. They are blind to the fact that the woman that they're with, she's not with you because you got money or because you don't got money or whatever the situation may be. So I agree with you as well, Hershey.
What's very unfortunate is I know a lot of boss women, like boss, and they do this either making less than them or they damn near not even on their level. Right. So I don't know if it's just something we do as the caretaker part of us, but it is a lot of women on city girl shit that's chasing a dude with a bag and trying to get stuff. But it's a lot of real ass women,
right,
who rock and ride with dudes that's not having it like that.
Let me ask you fellas this. Do y'all have any insecurities when your woman is making more money than you?
Nope. Not at all.
No. Just as long as she's still respecting and treating me like a man, because I have seen it at times where women have made them the most in the relationship, and it sound like they try to downgrade the man, just the way they speak to him and the way they treat him. So if we can maintain that respect, that like you still, you the breadwinner, but
Right.
you still respect me as the man of the house and all that, then I'm absolutely fine. But when the downgrade and disrespect happens, that's where we're gonna have a problem at. And we can't say we haven't seen it before, because in a lot of relationships we have.
Now, with the woman making more, does that drive us men to going out and, you know what I'm saying, trying to beat them? It's like a competition now. If your woman making more than you, do you see it as a competition? Like, oh, I need, or a sense of motivation? Like, okay, I need to get out here and, you know what I'm saying?
No, because at that point we equating money with power. So if our relationship is built off of that, we don't need to be together anyway.
Facts.
Big facts. I agree with D on that one. But I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a little. I feel like ain't nothing wrong with a friendly competition. Well, not even a competition, but just trying to motivate yourself to do better. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is I don't like complacency. So like, if my woman out here getting a bag, it's like, all right, what can I do to get my bag as big as hers or bigger than hers? Because not only is that going to benefit the both of us, but it's giving me something to do and it's keeping me in the flow of things. Because once you get complacent in life, then I feel like you got to stay still. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know what my experience has been talking to a dude that make less or don't have a good job is, it's not that I necessarily look down on them, but they whole attitude change, because dudes tie money to their ego. And when they ain't got they whole vibe is off. Like, they the ones that be mad. They the ones that's angry. They the ones that feel away or walk around with a different vibe, because they ego be like, I'm stuck.
Right.
but my thing is,
And I've noticed.
as a woman, ain't it ideal to stroke your man's ego from time to time? Like, because like men, we're alphas. You know what I'm saying? And by you as our woman, as our companion, as our side, sometimes our egos need to be stroked. Just like, when women go out there and get their hair done, we don't really care. As long as you like it, I love it. But we go out the way to be like, you know what, baby, you looking good today. Or you looking real sexy today. So I feel like it's sort of, I don't want to say it's your responsibility, but as a partner, you got to stroke your man's ego.
And I agree in some ways, but that's internal. When you walking around with a bruised ego, it ain't nothing I can tell you or stroke you or lick you, suck you to break you out of that. Some of that is internal.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
That comes with the communication, though, because if you communicate with your spouse, you're going to understand what you're dealing with, or, you know what I'm saying, before you even engage with it or whatever, or y'all take it to the point of which it's a relationship. Like, so like that communication is definitely key at the beginning of whatever phase you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, enter with somebody.
But for the final last question, since we're on the relationship talk, I want to know, what does submitting look like to you women? Because
Good question.
it's the definition differs from person to person, from man to female. So from a lady's point of view, what does submitting to your man look like?
Well, first of all, there are some men out here who don't even understand the whole process of submission. I've literally seen somebody on Facebook say, if I'm working and you stay at home, basically saying like she shouldn't have anything to say about anything. And that's not how that works. And I think that's how, I don't want to say a lot of men look at it, but a lot of the stuff I see online, that's how I see people looking at it is, I make the money, you staying at home, so you shouldn't have no complaints, you shouldn't have nothing to say. I make the final decisions.
And I don't know if I'm like wrong for saying this, but I feel like the women that find themselves in that situation is because they choose to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think women that deal with men that that think he's just the breadwinner, he's the provider, you have to do everything he say. A woman to deal with that because she's like, oh, well, he doing this for me. Oh, well, he take care of my kids. Oh, well, like, and still complain about being in an unhealthy relationship.
That's true. I'm not doing it because clearly y'all see how my mouth is.
Right. I feel you on that.
But I think for me, it's just being able to trust him to take care of what we have. Like, I shouldn't have to second guess whatever he says he's going to do, or, you know, whatever is going on in this household. Like, I trust you to make sure we're okay. And I'm still going to do my part.
Got you. Ladies? Because I have a follow-up question after that.
I 100% agree. I literally wrote down that I trust him to protect me. And I mean, like, in all, you know what I'm saying, all different areas, you know what I'm saying, physically, mentally, spiritually. Like, I expect that you gonna make sure I'm good, and in return, I'm gonna make sure you good. Yeah, I don't know if there's an action that I tie to submitting.
But honestly, sorry, go ahead.
No, that I'm good.
I was gonna say, Cherie, like, I don't think you define what submission is, though, because you said a lot of men don't understand what submitting is or what submission is, and honestly, I'm kind of curious to hear your definition of it.
It's basically like, do you want me to give you the Google definition or
No definition? Because you said a lot of men don't understand what it is, and personally, I feel like maybe I don't
think they don't understand what it is. They more so think that because they make the money that we are just supposed to bow to them. Like, we shouldn't have a say so. We stay home, cook, clean, take care of the kids. Some of them probably even believe in giving somebody like their wife an allowance, and she got to ask permission to do whatever she wants to do. But for me, it's just like, you're the head of the household. I'm your wife. I mean, I can't put it any other way than just I trust you to take care of us.
Right.
If I may jump in, because collectively, what I'm hearing what the ladies say, what they take as submission is a form of comfortability within themselves.
Okay.
And submission is not something that is given. Submission is something that's earned. You know what I'm saying? If you possess the qualities to make a budget, sustain the budget, take care of the household, you know, be considerate of your spouse's intake or input on what decisions that need to be made in the house, they good. They have enough security within themselves to let you go do what you do and trust that your word is valid on what you say you're going to do in order to lead this household.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'll say that too. Like, I don't think it's that they don't understand what it is. I think they don't understand the requirements to obtain it. I think, like, the stuff that the ladies listed was on point, like, not just taking care of me, but my mental, my spiritual, like, my everything. I can't trust you with full submission if I don't trust you.
Right.
And I think, like, when you get an alpha female or you get a female that's resistant against, you might need to reevaluate as a man some of your actions or take accountability with some of the vibes you put out there, whether it's cheating, whether it's being selfish, whether it's doing things to make her feel like she can't completely let go and entrust you with taking care of her wholeness, like her mental, her everything. Because if you feel that comfort, you will automatically, like, fall into that.
Yeah. And it's not tied to whether you make more money than me or not. I can make more money than you and still be that submissive wife that you want. It's not that, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I get to be a stay-at-home wife, so therefore I'm submitting to you, and I don't need an allowance or nothing like that. It's literally because I trust that you're gonna protect me. You're gonna protect whatever kids we have, this household, you know what I'm saying, reputation, mental, spiritual, all of that. Like, and again, like, I don't think it's tied to an action. I think what Cherie was saying is how men think if she's submitting to me, she doing what I say. She gonna cook clean. She gonna be crib barefoot and pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She don't talk back. She don't have an opinion of her own. And that's where, like, you can't have no, like, I think, Webb, you said something about the independent woman syndrome last episode or whatever.
That's what I was about to come back to, because.
But being an independent woman is who I have to be when I'm by myself. That don't mean that I'm never going to be able to submit to somebody if they earn that from me.
Go crazy. If they what? Say it again.
Earn it.
Hello?
That part. That part.
And on top of that, though, like I said, the independent woman syndrome, I feel that, but it's so hard because with the independent women that we have, a lot of them are the head of their households, right? Mm-hmm. So they are hard. It's very hard for them to relinquish those responsibilities of letting your man take over or letting your man do this. Hey, Hershey, nope, because I have been.
That's an assumption.
I have been in this situation, and the first thing they say is, I'm so used to doing this, or I'm so used to doing that. I understand that, but you have to allow me first. You have to give me the opportunity. If I come in and I debone my way, it's just going to be a clash under the heads. You have to make yourself, I don't want to say vulnerable, but you have to be open to allowing the man to come in and lead and take hold. Because if you don't, then it will never happen. Then it's, well, you know, I used to do it. I'm used to doing this. I'm used to doing that. That's going to get, a guy's going to get tired of that because it shows a lack of trust. It shows a lack of respect. And it just makes us feel a certain way.
But this where the trick is. I'm sorry, Cherie, go ahead.
Go ahead.
This where the trick is. Consistency matter. You got to be a consistent protector. You got to be a consistent lover. You got to be a persistent provider. All that stuff require consistency, because as soon as you break in that, the trust gonna get broke. And then she gonna bug back up and realize, I gotta be independent. I gotta take care of myself. I can't trust you to have my back. So it's a lot of pressure and responsibility as a man, but you gotta be consistent. A lot of men don't be consistent. You want the title of provider, but then, you know, you might not come home, or you don't respect boundaries with other women. Like, it's a lot of ingredients that go into a woman becoming like that within a relationship.
Right. Right.
What I was going to say is, like Hershey said, I think that's an assumption. Because from me being a single parent, yeah, I do everything in this house by myself, but I'm also tired of doing everything by myself. So I'm not going to reject you trying to come in here and doing what you want to do. And then also that just comes down to communication as well. You need to communicate, like, what type of person you are, or what you're, or I need to communicate my expectations, and he needs to communicate his.
Yeah. See if they align, for sure.
And I think with what you saying, Webb, right? I don't know too many independent women that are not, or that would just be like, hell no, you can't come in here and take none of this off of my plate. I like being overwhelmed.
Right.
That's not a thing. With time, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you got to give them all of the time in the world, but again, you know what I'm saying? You have to earn that trust. And earning that trust don't mean, hey, let me take some of this off of your plate. Don't worry about it. I got you. Because at the end of the day, I've built my foundation. So you asking me to take a part of my foundation off and let you feel it. I don't even know what you filling it with. If my foundation is concrete and you trying to come in here and fill up holes with sand, that shit ain't gonna work out. My shit gonna fall over.
That's a bar right there.
Time that you coming and I'm taking out my concrete and you putting more concrete in. If somebody like,
yeah, she just went crazy. She's on.
But like, okay, so me, right? I like to give my personal experience, right? I'm what you would call an independent woman. Everything I got is because I earned it. I worked hard for it. You know what I'm saying? I planned for it and did this and that and the other. relationship came in, we moving into my house, right? But I wouldn't let him help me with the mortgage because that was
my house.
My house. You know what I'm saying? But eventually I had to realize, like, no, this motherfucker here for me. So let me chill. You know what I'm saying? Let him give me some money or something like that. But it is something that needs to be slowly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that patience, that same patience that we want for people to be able to change, to be better for each other. You got to give me the chance to change to let you in.
Right. And honestly, what I'm hearing though is that what him and her, whoever they are, need to do is communicate, one, and identify what y'all want in relationships. And what did you just say? What was the last statement you just said? Sorry, it just mind blank.
Either the time, you know what I'm saying, the time to build that trust, being able to come in.
Oh, okay, I remember. So like you have to be able to go into a new relationship open-minded. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like you have to be able to go in a relationship and not what Erykah Badu say, bag a lady, you gon' hurt your back. Like stop taking all those bags with you to the next relationship, thinking that this man should know what you've been through and he should understand that, okay, she an independent woman, just let her do it. No, it's that communication. Y'all have to communicate that before you even get to that point. You know what I'm saying? And in the same sense, don't take y'all baggage with you, man and female. Don't take it with you. You know what I mean? Because like that hurts any relationship or any chance at a relationship you have moving forward. So that's why I took that.
Hey y'all, that's all we have for today. I want to thank all the ladies and the gentlemen for coming. Please drop y'all social media handles so the people can follow you, ladies.
I am
Straight.
What?
Go crazy, girl. You got bad bees on the balcony. You better stop playing. Hey.
Can I get there? Okay.
I didn't think you were gonna get there the way you came in because you was like, yeah.
I have to think about it.
I
I am
going on.
Sharia L, Facebook, Sharia Moore, everything else. And then my second Instagram page is _ bad bitch on the balcony, and then another _
Okay.
Go cop a t-shirt, y'all.
My social media, I'm Aziza Courtney on Facebook, COURTNAJ88 on Instagram, and Pretty Plus Power.
Exactly. Tell everybody about the pod. Stop playing, y'all. Look, y'all. Drop. Hey, let us know what your pod is about. Tell them.
I also have my own podcast called Keeping It Cute with P3. We just talk our shit. We some fine ass fat girls, cute chubby chicks, your favorite fat girls. We touch on all type of topics from we about to have a topic, a guest panel of people who've been to prison this coming up Saturday. So
that's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be good.
Talk to a local author. So if you want to be on the pod, Daryl been on the pod twice. Eric been on the pod, so
I understand. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
But yeah, we talk our shit.
That's what's up. There you go, girl. E.
Well, you already know what it is, man. You can catch me on Iota Mason on Instagram, my business page, What's the Suit Podcast, Eric Stewart on Facebook. Of course, if you need to email us, whatsthesuitpodcast@gmail.com. We just keep it real raw and organic when it comes to our topics. We want you to feel like a fly on the wall when it's just two dudes in the room talking.
Go crazy.
One of three, E. One of three. And of course, go ahead, Tone. Where they gonna catch you at, brother?
Oh, you already know, man. Just put you on those podcasts, baby. Watch your tone. That's all you got for me.
And again, Hershey, you want to go ahead and get your social media?
Well, Hershey 2020 2 E's Instagram.
And of course, I'm your boy Big Web. You can find me on IG, Conniption1911, your new favorite noob, your Kappa favorite Kappa. You can find me on Facebook, Daryl Big Web Webster. And also follow your boy on Snap, Conniption_1911. You know what it is. Thank y'all.
It's a whole movie, he said. He said it's a whole movie, y'all. Active Big Web. Huh. Oh.
Thank y'all again for tuning in.